And leading us off tonight, more problems at USPS sorting centers in Houston. KHOU 11 News was the first to report about the mail and package delays in our area back in mid-December.
Now a lot of you are telling us about important documents that have been delayed. Some people have even lost checks. Stephen Goen joins us live from the U.S. Postal Processing Center in North Houston with more on that. Steve.
Well, as I said, with Houston's ongoing severe mail delays, a lot of people are now worried about checks they've sent in the mail. One woman who reached out to us tells us that a check she was supposed to receive got lost and then stolen. It was never recovered, and she's now warning others.
I just don't send anything important through the USPS anymore.
That's how Carla Unkefer says she feels after a large check that was supposed to arrive in her mailbox late last year was never delivered.
It was in the North Houston Distribution Center, and I tracked it for at least a week after that, and it stayed there.
Shortly after that, the bank that issued the check discovered it had been stolen and cashed. The details were changed to make it payable to someone else in a process called check washing, a federal crime. Unkefer says she opened multiple investigations with police and USPS, but when she asked for an update,
I told her of the problem, and she went into the computer and said, well, it's been resolved. It says here that it was delivered. I said it most certainly was not.
Her check was later reimbursed, but other KHOU viewers have reached out with similar concerns about their checks, rent payments, and important documents. All of it held up for weeks in the mail amid the severe delays in USPS processing centers in North Houston and Missouri City. Some now fear certain mail could be targeted in the chaos.
If they send it priority mail, then it's marked as important. And to me, that means that it's subject to somebody not moving the mail along. Now, if you need to report missing mail or stolen mail, you can do that online to Postal Service inspectors. You can also report your concerns about Houston's mail delays to the Postal Inspection Service. In North Houston, Stephen Goen, KHOU 11 News.
Another day, another mail delay problem. Stephen, thank you. Now, in the last few minutes, we spoke to Congressman Al Green about where all of this stands. He told us he spoke to postal worker union reps today who backed up a previous insider's claim that these delays started with a decision to install a new piece of equipment at the North Houston Distribution Center.
It really boils down to this, based on what I've been told. Very poor planning. And as a result of poor planning, not being able to execute properly.
The congressman also told us he thinks it could be necessary to call a congressional hearing on the issue if the post office continues its lack of transparency about these delays. And he thanked KHOU 11 News for continuing to shine a light on the problem. He said it's thanks to all of you at home bringing the issue to us that has helped jumpstart the accountability process.
KHOU 11 is staying on top of the mail problems and getting you answers. If you're being affected by the delays, send an email to mailproblems@khou.com.